Good morning, everyone, and welcome. My name is Dawn of Embracing Dawn, and this is a gateway reading for Virgo. So we're in this energy of the 12-12 gateway, the 12th day of the 12th month of 2020, which is really powerful. And it's a really open portal for manifesting and for, connecting. And we're leading into our solstice coming up on the 21st. And that is our longest night and shortest day. And then it leads us into, also on the 21st, we have Jupiter and Saturn are going to be the closest to each other that they've ever been in hundreds and hundreds of years. And they will appear in the sky as though they are one bright star in the sky. So that's pretty exciting. So let's take advantage of the energy that starts yesterday and leads us right into the new year, and see what we need to let go of in order to bring about a positive and prosperous 2021. So this one popped out, Virgo. Surrender your desire to control people. Being overly controlling can sabotage relationships. To more effectively achieve your goals, back off, regroup, and give the situation some breathing room. So somewhere, perhaps if you connect to this, somewhere in your scope, in your experiences, is there a situation or a person or a particular set of events, that you are trying to really take control over, or trying to be the one to navigate it all? And the universe is saying, sometimes you need to just let things be and give them some space and allow it to unfold the way that it's supposed to unfold. So often we have the best of intentions, right, Virgo, where we want to control a situation or things that are happening around a person because we want to protect them. And what happens is, sometimes, and I've learned this lesson myself, sometimes we prevent them from learning lessons that they needed to learn, thinking that we're protecting them or shielding them, and really it's a lesson they needed and they're not prepared, moving forward. So let's take a look at another anchor card here and see how this lines up. So then we have shadow 18, shadow work. So yes, there's definitely some shadow work happening here. So this could be just even your desire. If it is that you're not really a very controlling person, this could be just happening in the mental body, because with shadow coming up, that means there's mirrors, so maybe it is that this card doesn't pertain to you in terms of you being the one that's trying to control things, but maybe it is that you have allowed yourself, to be controlled by others as well. And with shadow coming up, that means that there's shadow work to do, which what shadow work means is it's looking at patterns, looking at archetypes of our behavior and seeing where choices don't serve us. That stuff is coming up, memories are coming up, events are coming up, things that are making you look at the way that you've been moving through the world. And really, shadow work is beautiful. I love doing shadow work. It's not easy, but it always feels so much better when you move through it and you get to the other side, right? Always feels lighter, better. You release so much that doesn't serve you. It's really phenomenal. So it's worth doing the work and looking at the stuff. Okay, so let's see about some tarot to fill in this message for Virgo for our 12-12 gateway leading into our new year. Okay, that's too many there, but we've got those. I just want to shuffle a little bit more because the cards really seem to want to pop out, so that's good, because it's always the ones that pop that really want to be heard. So that's, how many is that? That's too many. All right, we'll try one more round and then we'll just cut the cards. Okay, so let's cut for the rest. All right, so let's take a look here. What do we have? So Virgo, what is unfolding for you, coming to an end? What is it that needs to be resolved in terms of wanting to control what's going on around you, people and situations? We've got some major arcana here. And let's take a look at the other energy. So we do have the only thing, oh no, we have a little bit of fire energy. We've got some water energy, lots of water energy. So that would be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So there may be that influence with your reading. We've got some air, and we've got a little bit of air and a little bit of earth as well. So getting started here, you know, it's really beautiful, to be honest. So we've got peace and healing here. And we've got major arcana. So we've got peace and healing, the star. We've got the world, fulfillment and celebration. And the six of shells, sentiment and joy. I mean, this is absolutely beautiful. So, you know, by releasing a little bit of control, or if this is the opposite, where, you know, you've allowed yourself, you've given permission to sort of give your power over a little bit, and you've allowed yourself to be controlled by others and their actions. This is saying, you know, by either letting go of that a little bit and allowing things to unfold as they will, or by establishing your boundaries, if it's the other way, you've got some beautiful, beautiful gifts that want to unfold into this new year. You know, by doing that shadow work, you've got the star and the world together here. And you've got, you know, and they're looking at each other, you know. So you've got this beautiful peace and hope that's waiting for you, and there's this gorgeous fulfillment. You know, the world is a beautiful card, and it speaks to major events in life, not just day-to-day things. And then the six of shells would be the six of cups, and that's sentiment and joy. So that's all about kindness and, you know, help and receiving that, just the beautiful experience of positive memories, you know, nostalgia in a positive way, but also in the present, you know, it's very joyful, very fulfilling, especially with the world in the star here. So whatever it is that's kind of had you feeling like you have to control a situation or a person or a series of events, or if it is that you know, you feel as though you've given away your power and things are, you don't have the control that you want, you know, by bringing in that balance and doing that shadow work, you have absolute open slate with the universe. It's just saying, like, the world is there, it's yours, it's right there and it's waiting, and there's so much joy to be had, and there's so much kindness to be fulfilled, and there's hope and there's peace in your setting and your surroundings, right? So that's really beautiful. And then coming out here, we've got the two of shells, which is union and harmony. So this often represents love. This often represents a romantic union. So you've got the two of shells, union and harmony, with the moon here, another major arcana, and the page of crystals, which is ideas and discipline. So the page of crystals could represent a person, which would be of an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Usually they're youthful people, but it could just be that they're youthful in spirit as well. But this is around ideas and discipline. So this is all about committed to learning, you know, committed to growing, and coming together with the moon and the two of shells here with this union and harmony. It's maybe you're coming into a new commitment romantically. Maybe it is that there have been some things hidden, because with the moon, that often means that there are things hidden that we don't see. And I'll just check to be sure. Mystery and subconscious. Yeah, so there are some things that maybe have been hidden from you, some information, some realities for yourself and for the other. And perhaps it is that these things are now coming into light, and you are... you're coming into this place where you want to make a commitment of some kind to someone on a romantic level, because the two of shells is that beautiful two of cups, That's that offering of partnership and compatibility and mutual attraction and love, you know. And if it doesn't represent a physical person for romance, then it can represent something that you're deeply passionate about, you know, that you deeply love. And with the commitment to learning here with this page, it could be that you're embarking on something new, or you will be embarking on something new that is, you know, that you're going to make a commitment to and you're going to be really passionate about. You know, so just pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to the subconscious as well with that moon in play. And we also have this new moon coming up this week as well in Sagittarius. So you've got that beautiful new moon energy with the moon here. So this could be a really beautiful union. And if it is that you've been connected with someone and, you know, things have been unclear, things may be becoming clear very, very soon, or they've already begun to become clear for you. And it's, again, it's all about, you know, not exerting too much control over something, not ruminating over things too much, right? It's allowing things to be, because, you know, as the card said, being overly controlling can sabotage relationships. So you want to give the situation some room and, you know, achieve your goals. So allow things to unfold if this is something that's romantic. And, you know, in doing the shadow work, this is all about communication. It's always all about communication. Relationships are, you know, it's about communication, definitely, in all ways, no matter what that relationship is, whether it's family, friendship, soulmates, romantic, whatever that happens to be. So really taking a look at what's been preventing you from moving forward into that, because you have the opportunity here, you know, with the world and the star. There's this beautiful fulfillment here. And then you've got the 6 as well. You've got the 6 of shells, which is just that beautiful space to be in. So this is really lovely. And this feels like it could be, you know, a little bit romantic, where maybe you've exerted too much control over yourself, you know, due to past experiences, or there's been some shadow work that you needed to do to get clear, to open up your space. And it could be that your partner or potential partner, whatever your situation is, it could be the same, you know, for them as well. And this is the energy. Everything is clearing. We're nearing the end of the year. This is a phenomenal year of change and opportunity for growth. And by really leaning into some of the harder stuff, you're able to open up and release so much more positive energy, and let go of those things that don't serve you anymore, you know. And it can be a really beautiful space. So moving on here, you've got the 4 of feathers, which is sanctuary and rest. So the mental body, your mental body's really been busy. Your mind has been busy, busy, busy. And you sort of you've needed to just sit back, relax, recover, rest, not focus on too much. And then you've got, once you do this, you know, and you've kind of regrouped yourself, you're in this place where you've got this Queen of Acorns, passion and creativity. So this is the Queen of Wands, confident, focused, zest for life. And this can represent a physical person in your life. Now, this would be connected to fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but it doesn't have to be a fire sign. It just represents a feminine energy that's very much, you know, really grabs onto life, really believes about, you know, being passionate and being focused, and just is a confident energy. And then this 3 of shells, which would be, you know, the 3 of cups again. And this is celebration, fun with friends and laughter, playfulness and bliss. So you have these beautiful emotions that are possible, Virgo, for you coming into this last leg of our year here. The energy is really ripe and strong for you to take a look at where there's been too much or not enough you know, control from yourself or from others, depending on who you are and how this fits into the reading for you, you know. But looking at that shadow work, like with the moon in the shadow here, looking at that and looking at past triggers, looking at past baggage, so to speak, looking at things that have served you in the past, but you know, they don't serve you any longer. And there's a sense of knowingness in you about that, you know, and this willingness to take the risk and to allow things to unfold and to be, can really open you up into a space of unity and joy and peace and hope and harmony with your two as well. You've got this beautiful love and harmony that's coming in as well. So that's really lovely. This really seems to be more of an internal sort of shift for you, letting go of some of the, you know, some of the triggers, some of the baggage, some of the stuff that's ready for release for you, Virgo. And it looks like you have just a beautiful space to play and grow, you know, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, in all the ways here, because you've got some major arcana which speak to like lifelong events, big shifts, you know, big shifts. So let's take a look at a little more advice. And please click like and subscribe if you could. And if you wish to go a little bit more deeply in a personal reading, look for my contact in the description below the video. All right, so let's pull one more advice card here. And we've got light energy, beautiful. So the light is there. Isn't that beautiful? Look at that balance, the shadow and the light. That's phenomenal. So if you really are, you know, doing that shadow work there really is bringing you into that new space of awareness, that new space of light energy that is just so powerful. That's very exciting. Very exciting. I actually have goosebumps right now. It's very exciting. All right, let's do a little bit of bird energy to close out the reading. And then that will be that. Okay, so nothing seems to want to pop out for Virgo right now. So we will draw the card and see what comes up. We have hummingbird. Release what you've been carrying and lighten up. New joy is on the way. So that's absolutely beautiful. That's an affirmation to the light energy. That's an affirmation to the major arcana here with the star and with the world. You know, with your two of cups here as well, your two of shells, this beautiful offering in here. You can open up, Virgo, into a really beautiful space, and next year may look a whole lot more different than this year. So that's your Gateway 1212 reading for Virgo. Please remember to live big and shine your light bright. Until next time.